Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you a movie review of a movie I just saw. That movie is Black Hawk Down. And that movie was released in theaters in 2001 and was ported over to DVD in 2002. And this movie is about a war that happened between the United States and a terrorist group in Somalia. Or it's not the full war, it's just one of the main battles of the war. But basically the movie starts off in the beginning with the United States helicopters landing, and they're trying to give food to the Somalian citizens, but the terrorist group is there trying to steal the food from the citizens, and then they shoot the terrorist group. They shoot the members, stealing the food from the group, so the citizens can have it. And then later, and then afterwards, you get perspective from like the Somalians and the terrorist group. You get a little perspective from both their sides. And then at the end of the segment, and then they end up going and finding one of the terrorist members, but they do not kill the terrorist. The United States just wants to talk to the terrorist, and you don't know what the heck goes on with that, if they kill them or not. And then they try and scheme for the war. And they hire the Somalian. And they say, we're not going to pay you until we know the exact building where this is happening. We're not going to pay you. And the exact location, exact everything, so that they can trace, so that the United States knows exactly where it is. And then they end up doing that. And then the car ends up smoking. Like, not starting on fire, but ends up smoking. And then they end up leaving. And the Somalian helper ends up leaving. And then the main part of the movie is the war, is the fighting between the United States and the terrorist group. And I don't want to spoil too much more than that. That's basically like the plot of the movie. But I don't want to spoil it too much. The main part of the movie, the fighting scenes. And I don't really want to spoil a lot of the main part of the movie, like these beginning parts of the movie. Like when I say like they scout for him. Yeah, they do scout for him. So scout for them. Yeah, I don't really want to spoil too much of this movie. It's a really good movie. If you find this movie on like Amazon Prime, I don't know if this movie is on Netflix or Hulu, but a lot of these movies are on Amazon Prime. It'll definitely be on Amazon Prime. If you find this movie on Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, or DVD, this movie might be on VHS, but you can just go out and buy the DVD copy. And if this movie's on Amazon Prime Video for free, go and watch it on there. Or if you have Netflix or Hulu and it's on that, watch on that. It's an hour and it's 144 minutes. So it's kind of a little longer watch. It's 2 hours and 24 minutes. So a bit of a longer watch, but this movie is absolutely fantastic. Like I don't want to give it away, like the fight, but like the battle scene, them all battle scene. There's the battle scene most of the movie, majority of the movie, but it is absolutely that part, like that part makes the whole movie. If you guys said like the beginning part of the movie being good, the battle scene's kind of lackluster, kind of might ruin the movie, but the battle scene is absolutely, especially for me, the majority of the movie, has to be good, and it is absolutely fantastic. Like, keeps you on the edge of your seat. Like, you want to watch more and more and more. This movie won like the best like edited and best like visual, best like edited and best it was like visual performance, like editing, like post production, and you can see why. In the battle scene. I'm not gonna spoil it, but you can see like the editing. But they did like different shots, and they pulled in those different shots like perfectly, like during the battle. It was like it worked out, like those different scenes, like a snapshot, like the edits they did with different scenes mixed in, the same angle worked out perfectly. I give that movie a full-on 10 out of 10. It's absolutely fantastic. Like, if you have a chance to see this, go and watch it. I only picked this up for instance in a local thrift store. Not my local thrift store, but thrift store about 15 miles away from me. And I'm glad I did that, because this movie is absolutely fantastic. So, if you find that Goodwill, garage sale, buy the DVD on eBay. It's definitely worth watching. Or if you find it on, like I said, Amazon Prime Video, Netflix, Hulu, go and watch it there. Go on, like, you might have to pay to watch it on Amazon Prime. You might have to pay to watch some of the movies. You have to pay to watch on Amazon Prime. That are like, even some movies aren't free from Prime. They're like $12, but it would be worth to rent it, or because it is absolutely fantastic. A fun 10 out of 10 for the movie Black Hawk Down. So until next time, everybody, take care. I'm not gonna spoil why the movie's called Black Hawk Down, but when you watch it, you can figure out why it's called that. So take care. Fun 10 out of 10. Absolutely fantastic. Worth buying it on DVD, or renting it on Amazon Prime, or worth renting on a streaming service. So take care.